Hard to say at the moment, but I'll have to say going off Olympic form, Hungary will probably step up again and be looking to get their 4th gold medal.
Every team obviously, but the Hungarians have got to be the team to beat. 3 Olympics in a row, they'll certainly be trying to make it 4.
Look, probably Hungary's the 3-time champ, so it's going to be a pretty big incentive to knock them off.
I believe the team to beat is Serbia. They've shown the most consistency over the past 4 years.
I think Hungary's the team to beat at the Olympics. There's just some aura around them at the moment.
I think the team to beat at the moment for the Olympics is Serbia. They've been going really well for the last couple of years. They've got a good, young, talented team, so I think they're the team to beat.
I think Australia will be the team to beat at the Olympics.
I'd probably rate in my position the best player, be Slokovic from Montenegro.
Filippo Peroni. Just a workhorse throughout the game. He's got wonderful skills. He works hard, and I believe he's become the best player in the world.
Probably at the moment, Vanja Udovic.
At the moment, I'd probably rate both the Janovic brothers that play for Montenegro. They're both very skilled in attacking and even in their defence.
I'd probably rate Sandro Sukno to be the best up-and-coming player. He's born 1990, so he's around my age, and he's been in the national team for the last 2 or 3 years. He's definitely got some great potential to be the next best thing.
I think Vanja Udovic is probably the best player in the world at the moment. Really talented, strong in centre-back, good counter-attacker, really smart, and got a great shot as well.
I think the best player in the world at the moment has got to be Sam McGregor, just so dominant all over the pool.
It'd have to be the men's basketball. I was a bit of a die-hard NBA fan in my younger years, so I'd love to see that.
Yeah, probably the basketball. Always a good spectacle there, great players, and love to get along to the final.
Probably the 100-metre athletics with Usain Bolt and the 4x100 free relay with the Aussie boys.
One event I'd probably like to watch is the basketball. I'd love to see the Dream Team play again.
I'd love to go watch the Hockey Roos, the Chicks, play at the Olympic Games, as well as some of the others like the American Dream Team basketball.
The sport I want to watch the most is probably synchronised swimming. I think the Chicks are pretty good at it, so I'll probably be out there a couple of days if I go.
The sport I'd like to watch at the Olympics would be the 100-metre athletics
I wouldn't mind bumping in and saying quick hello to Anna Ivanovic, Adam Scott's wife.
Probably Steve Waugh or John Eales. They're our athlete liaison officers. I have a lot of respect for them, and they have a lot of time for us, so love to bump into them in the village and have a chat about the Olympics.
Usain Bolt, I think that'd be pretty massive to see him.
I'd probably love to bump into LeBron James if he's playing.
I'd love to run into any of the big-name athletes, just to see how they carry themselves. So Usain Bolt, LeBron James, Kobe, anyone like that.
If I had to bump into any athlete at the village, it'd probably be Stephanie Rice. Just feel like she's not a decent sort, so yeah, probably her.
Love to run into Usain Bolt, just to see someone who's such a force in the world.
Yeah, on the plane it'd have to be Reece Howard. He's the smallest guy on the plane, so he takes up less room.
Probably Aaron Younger. He doesn't talk much. It'll be nice, quiet, relaxing time on the flight, and hopefully doesn't take up too much room.
It's McGregor because we can talk polo the whole time. Definitely not Richie because he flinches too much.
I'd probably like to sit next to Reece Howden because he's the smallest guy on the team, and so yeah, more room for me.
I love to sit next to Reece Howden. He's the smallest guy on the team and he takes up the least amount of room.
I'd like to sit next to Salad Joel Dennerley, the goalkeeper, just because we're into The Sopranos at the moment and we'd be able to get a couple episodes up.
I'd have to sit next to AJ Roach just because we'd be able to knock off a few more episodes of Sopranos. Great show, love it. In 20 hours we'd knock off a fair few seasons, I'd say.
I'd have to say Tom Whalan, especially we'll get into the dairy products.
Billy Miller, love the bloke, but geez, he can talk a little bit.
Thomas Whalan because he stinks.
I'd hate to room with Thomas Whalan, even though he's got a lot of Olympic experience. He's been to was going with 4th obviously. He just smells, he just farts a lot and he's got bad gas.
All the boys I don't want to room with except Richie just because everyone's got girlfriends at the moment and they're on the phone to their missus all the time.
Hope I don't have to room with Thomas Whalan, just the fact that he's always looking in the mirror, the model image, he's always hogging the bathroom, so yeah, has to be Thomas Whalan.